your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers.
And now,
it's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Dodgers.
Ryan Mosley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Delino DeShields.
First delivery to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air out to left field. Casey has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the box now, Bubba Thompson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 36, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And stepping in, Zach McKinstry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Zach McKinstry.
From the stretch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
There to make the play is Calhoun, one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight? At the plate now, Donovan Casey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Edwin.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Matt Davidson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lined hard to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peters is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is good.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Everyone knows this guy for light tower power and the ability to hit the ball out of the park. But the first time he burst on the scene was with a miraculous defensive play to save Jordan Zimmerman's no-hitter in Washington, D.C. Look for him to have an impact on the defensive side as well.
Into the box, Charles LeBlanc, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here comes the 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
In now, Anderson Tejeda. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. To short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready now is Steven Souza, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Souza Jr.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. His Shields is there. One down.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Batting 7. The center fielder, DJ.
Into the box now, DJ Peters. Popped him up. Huff is over to take a look. Into the stands. He got it.
Batting 8.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Austin Barnes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Adios, pelota. Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a home run.
The second baseman.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Fouled away. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. This will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. set to get his evening at the plate started. Juan Vieira trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Now the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes a left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55, Sam Huff.
The batter will be Sam Huff. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty. One man out.
Nope,
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning stuff.
And the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Bubba Thompson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. DeShields leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. misses him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Plate now is the designated hitter. Zach McKinstry hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Donovan Casey comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he got him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Davidson.
To the plate now, Matt Davidson. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Souza Jr.
At the plate, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Two men are on with two men out. This one's down to third. Scooped up, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. So stepping in is Willie Calhoun. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Willie Calhoun.
From the stretch. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Digging in next, Charles LeBlanc, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall.
Gone!
So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Now batting, third base.
Standing in now, Andy Ibanez. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. So now here is number 56. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
He's set and the pitch. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Hit out towards second, right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, DJ Peters.
Next up is DJ Peters. First offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. LeBlanc onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So 2 out, nobody on. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. This is popped up. Guzman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Anderson Tejeda as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Tejeda.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pitch on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
We got a full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Haswan Vieira.
Up next, Haswan Vieira flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way.
80.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. The next 2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Sam Huff, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hard hit toward the hole. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the fifth coming up. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Zach McKinstry.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Donovan Casey.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Hey! 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Grounded to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your attention,
So
please.
a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Bubba Thompson.
Leading off for round one, the center fielder, Bubba Thompson.
First pitch coming, here it is. He'll
Count
hold
1-0.
off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Jansen's ready. Here's his offering.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Willie Calhoun is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Souza, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Now to the plate, here is Ronald Guzman. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball one.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Charles LeBlanc would be next. And the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Charles LeBlanc. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guzman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-1. Now into the box, Matt Davidson. Singled last time up.
The first baseman, Matt Davidson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's inside. That's a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Aye. Full count. 3-2.
Count remains full. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. DeShields is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Now it'll be Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
High in the air out to center field. Thompson is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 56.
Number 56 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out. No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 home. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Nope,
DJ Peters is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Austin.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Taylor Hearn trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taylor Hearn.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 0. Here it is. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Dodgers out in front 2-1. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Andy Ibanez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The third baseman, Andy
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
At the plate now, Anderson Tejeda. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 1-2 now. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Pascual Vieira. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 2nd home run early in the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it carried off the foul pole for a homer.
To the plate now, Sam Huff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That counts. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Casey is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping up is Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The second baseman, Gavin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A little bit outside. 2-1. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-0 count, the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next, it'll be Donovan Casey. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin Rios.
So next to hit is Edwin Rios. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Ball and a strike.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Soft liner towards short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Victor Gonzalez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Victor Gonzalez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Delino DeShields. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next to dig in, Bubba Thompson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Pitch is popped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The left fielder number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Stepping in once again is Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Into the windup, the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ronald Guzman would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Full count still. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman.
Ball 1,
As
no
the first
strike.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 0. Here it is. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
That's
Lays
ball
off the slider that time. 2-1.
The count 2-1.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, second baseman, Charles LeBlanc.
Stepping in now, Charles LeBlanc. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Calhoun at second, Guzman at first, 2 out in the inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Andy Ibanez. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Matt Davidson, and they could use a spark from him here.
Matt Davidson.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The windup and the 0-1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base, should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Souza. This will take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next to hit is number 56. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the first pitch.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trick.
1-1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, DJ Peters. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Start Gratterall enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Anderson Tejeda will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Anderson Tejeda.
Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Gronderall offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Rios has a play. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Haswan Vieira.
Next will be the designated hitter, Haswan Vieira. He went deep last time up. First delivery to him. He pulls this one into right. Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Sam Huff. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And Round Rock is out in front, 3-2. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Action.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Striding in is Zach McKinstry, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. Back to first. And great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Next, it'll be Donovan Casey. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball one, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. You have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Barnes at third with 2 away. Just hung in there on that one. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Roundrod came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Taylor Hearn gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Express, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.